continue. Okay, very good morning to everyone. Today is the 5th, today is 19th May 2021. So our second meeting in May. And today we'll go on some product before we go to the Q&A. So today product is actually, I'm talking about the Roselle. It's very, very important in nowadays situation. Okay, let me share the screen. Can everybody see the screen?
Yes, Doc, clear.
Okay, good, clear. Okay, so I go on. So today we talk about DXN Roselle. We have Roselle in juice mode, tablet mode, and powder mode. Okay, we have 3 types. So we can use any mode that you like. Okay, so now a lot of people like to drink a soft drink. Okay, if you see soft drink, everybody like to drink something. Instead of drinking a carbonated drink, the natural drinks are much better and 100 times nutritious rather than the carbonated drink like 7-Up, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, all the Sprite. Don't ever give children all these kind of drinks, carbonated drinks. The best, give him the natural fruit-based drink. Natural fruit-based drink got a lot of nutritious elements inside to help the body to balance it. Okay, so what is the common problem with the current drinks? Okay, bottled drinks, carbonated drinks, colorful drinks. We call it colorful drinks, color additive drinks, sugar added drinks, chemical added drinks. What are the problem? We have osteoporosis problem. We have teeth become damaged. Okay, and obesity issue. All these things happen nowadays, and we never think about it. Keep on giving children lot of chemical carbonated drink. The first of all, you must stop to give them a carbonated drink. Don't ever give the children a carbonated drink, and don't become, you kill your children with all these chemical drinks. The best is Roselle. Why Roselle is very powerful? Because Roselle is very, very good. You see, like carbonated drinks contain of benzene. Okay, is one of the high chemical that been used in a lot of soft drinks that can create a cancer, can activate the cancer cell in your body. Is a very dangerous. Okay, so to avoid all these chemical drink, colorful juices, all these things, DXN come out with a Roselle. Okay, this Roselle juice contain little bit of sugar because to the juice actually meant for what you call for children to replace Ribena. A lot of people, children, they like Ribena. Ribena is 100% sugar. Okay, so Roselle is one of the replacement for the Ribena or any other alternate drinks for children. So you can give children a Roselle, and also adult also very good for drinking Roselle because it enhance blood circulatory and also improve hemoglobin rate in our blood system. Okay, if you see Roselle, we call it Roselle. In Malay, we call Asam Paya or Asam Susur. In Caribbean, we call Sorel. In France, Oceli Rock. Spanish, we call Oceli de Guinea. And Portuguese called Rosa de Jamaica. Because Jamaica also have a lot of Roselle trees. Then they also is the biggest provider of Roselle juice in the world. Okay, this is how the Roselle flower look. Roselle fruit, not flower. Roselle fruit, it look like flower. And it has been food for mankind since 17th century. Okay, so we see the flower is the fruit. Okay, Roselle flower is a Roselle fruit, so both in one, 2 in 1. and you can see a lot of things can be done in the Roselle. And what is the goodness of the Roselle? We can see it rich in very high vitamin, mineral, and antioxidant. That's why vitamin C is very, very powerful in terms of balancing blood circulation, in terms of helping bone marrow to produce hemoglobin. It's a very powerful, bone marrow enhancer. Vitamin C is a bone marrow enhancer. That means it helps the bone marrow to provide more raw material to bone marrow to release to process lot of blood to the body. So most of the anemic patient, most of the blood anemic patient, when they have a blood low problem, anemic issue, we give Roselle. And vitamin C in Roselle is the highest vitamin C in the world. Roselle has proven that highest vitamin C in the world. By research papers shows that Roselle contain highest vitamin C among other fruits in the world. So while taking Roselle, we can enhance our vitamin C level in our body, thus improving liver, lungs, and kidney functions, and also improving blood circulatory system by production, by increase the production of hemoglobin, especially on hemoglobin, okay, and RBC, red blood cell. So people who have low RBC, you give vitamin C every day, Roselle every day, you can see the changes in the blood hemoglobin and RBC will improve. Okay, it contains a vitamin B1, thiamine, B2, riboflavin, B3, niacin, vitamin C, acid ascorbic. In the market, we only can see vitamin acid ascorbic. Okay, you won't see the vitamin C much in the vitamin C, that's chemically designed vitamin C, chemically extracted vitamin C, acid ascorbic. Mostly on synthetic acid ascorbic is given. So they added with what they call chemicals, film coating, preservative, to make sure the acid ascorbic will be last longer. But our vitamin C in DXN is a very powerful effect because it's a direct effect. It's a direct from the plant itself. Okay, direct extract from the plant. Okay, why we need vitamin C? Vitamin C is very important to our immune system, and also it can easily repair back the damaged tissues and cells. Okay, and also connecting tissues, it also can repair connecting tissue, and also it has highest iron. So when we have iron, it also helpful for osteoporosis, iron for the blood, and iron also we need for the building the bone density. Okay, normally we build the house, we need a structure. Inside the structure, we put a steel. That's why iron is important to our body structure. What is our body structure? Is a bone system. Bone system is need to be more strengthened. Then the structure, muscle, nerve system, blood circulation system can attach to the bone system and can work well. So vitamin C also playing a big role in bone density. Okay, that's why Roselle playing a big role in our body system, and it's very easy to digest in our blood. It can be diluted easily in the water, so it can absorb easily through the water to our system. Okay, when you have a vitamin C reduced, okay, sometimes when you wash your teeth, you can see some blood. First thing you must put into your mind, when you see gums are bleed, the first thing you must put in your mind, your lack of vitamin C. Okay, so what you do, immediately go and get a Roselle powder. Every day, morning and night, you just take 1 scoop and mix with 1 glass of warm water, drink 2 times daily. Then you can see your slowly all the gums bleeding, everything go back to normal, and your teeth become more stronger. Every day I'm taking a 1 scoop of Roselle, vitamin C. Then you can see your teeth become more stronger and you don't have any bleeding in the gums. When you don't have a bleeding in the gums, your teeth become more strengthened. Okay, you must remember, if your teeth want to become more strengthened, you must make sure your gums is more stronger to hold the teeth. Okay, so you must take note on this part. It's very, very important. Okay, minerals that contains in Roselle, calcium and highest iron. So we have more calcium in Roselle and we have more iron in Roselle. This is the highest component. Other than that, we still have phosphorus, magnesium, all these other components, small amount. But highest amount in Roselle is calcium and iron. So most of the time when you go hospital, when you lack of blood, they give you sangobion or they give you an iron tablet. But in the reality, you take Roselle, it's 10 times safer, 100 times safer. Okay, without any chemical. Our Roselle is prepared very, very, very naturally. So I recommend a lot of Roselle. So to deactivate cancer cell, you need high vitamin C in the body. Vitamin C can deactivate your cancer cell that active. When you give more vitamin C, what will happen? The iron in the vitamin C help the bone marrow to produce more hemoglobin. When your hemoglobin rate is 13, 14, 15 in your blood system, means that your oxygen hemoglobin that carrying oxygen is higher. When your oxygen in your body is high, automatically cancer cell deactivated, because cancer cell, the enemy of cancer cell is oxygen. So when your oxygen level is high, by production of hemoglobin, you can see indirectly your body become more stronger. And when you have more calcium in your body, your bone system, nerve system, and blood circulatory system, your vessels, your blood vessels become more thicker and more stable. So you don't have varicose vein. You won't have bleeding in the brain. You don't have a bleeding in other organs, especially bleeding because of blood become thinning. The vessels become thin. When the vessels become very thin and thin, what will happen? Your blood vessels will be less stronger and end up with burst. When burst, it can burst in the leg, it can burst in the lung, it can burst in the brain, it can burst in the gums, it can burst in the leg, it can burst anywhere in our organ system. To stop this burst, you must have a proper calcium, magnesium in our body that can help the bone marrow to produce more hemoglobin. Then hemoglobin can bring more oxygen to our cell system, and the overall system is fully equipped with oxygen. Okay, that's why when we add Roselle and GL, we can see the system become more effective, because you produce the blood, you produce the hemoglobin, you pop up with the oxygen, increase oxygen. Automatically, cancer cells are deactivated, because high oxygen area, cancer cell won't be active. Okay, this is the logic behind it. Okay, it also antioxidant. Okay, flavonoid, protectic acid, antinoxidant. All these things are components in Roselle that help the growth of the children. So for children, Roselle is very, very important to get the proper height, to proper blood count, to have a proper what you call bone system, a proper healthy brain system. So you need vitamin C in the children. That's why we always say give more fruit to the children. It does, normally people say give fruit for the children, but I will say give Roselle to the children enough. It's more than enough, the fruit. It's more than powerful than other fruits in the world. Okay. So who can take Roselle? Anybody can take. Old people, young people, children, pregnant lady can take Roselle. No harm for anybody. DXN Roselle is purely natural. I've given to a lot of pregnant lady. When they come and see me, they say, "Go, baby, got problem la, they got headache la, always swamit la." Then I give them a Roselle every day to keep in their hand. Just put like a sweet, eat. Like Roselle, nowadays got COVID. You can travel anywhere. You can go to market. You can go to supermarket. You can go everywhere. Make sure you bring Roselle everywhere. Make sure. I carry Roselle everywhere I went. Before entering the mall, I just put one Roselle in mouth. I just suck slowly. When I start to suck slowly, I will enhance my saliva into it. So there's things are going in. So whatever coming in stuck in my throat, it will go end up to my stomach. So virus cannot penetrate into the lungs. At the same time, vitamin C strengthen your bone system, lung system, and kidney system. So when your lung system is strong and solid, nothing can damage your system. So make sure every day, everywhere you bring Roselle. Just put one in your mouth. You won't get COVID all. Okay, trust me. I've treated so many patients. Since I published my paper, first paper published about COVID, when the COVID started in Malaysia, I published my paper on March. Okay, COVID started December in China. February, it reached Malaysia. March, I published my paper. After that, followed with India, with Bangkok, so many countries start to come. But I already come out with the solution, published into the publication. And lot of people in everywhere that know DXN using that paper and treat themselves. Touchwood, whoever taking the medication in India, in Malaysia, in other country, Dubai, my friends, everybody is keep on fine. Everybody is fine. They just follow what I write in the prescription. They just follow accordingly, and they are safe. Their family is safe. The important is we don't want to fight COVID. We make sure our immune system is enough, strong to fight any virus that entering our body. Don't care what variant. Make sure your immune system can tolerate, can balance, and can fight any variants that come into your body. It's not only virus, it can be bacteria, it can be anything. And make sure your immune system is always up to date. Okay, every day, so many people ordering that set that I publish it out. Okay, every day. Okay, because once they see the result, they know this is the best thing. They need to take care their family members. Okay, when they take and give to the family member, 5 days, 6 days, they go and check, negative. The form positive people become negative because the treatment, what we write down for the COVID, RGGL, Androgy, black cumin, and Roselle. Roselle, you need to suck. These 5 items will strengthen your immune system. It's not a cure for cure for COVID. It's a prevention methodology that we need to think and save our family before things happen worst. So we have to make sure our system is fully protect enough and bring all the missiles, bullet, everything prepared. So the body has an ability to fight anything invaders that enter our body system. Okay. So in Malaysia, we have tablets, we have a powder, we have a juices also. So this is our Roselle farm in Malaysia. Okay, you see a lot of farmer, big farmer in Malaysia farmer, this one. Okay, so Roselle, our DXN Roselle, we don't have any preservative, any coloring inside. It's 100% halal approved by JAKIM. It also have a GMP certification. It's a KKM approval. If a HACCP report, everything complete. It's 100% organic endorsement. It's purely from the ground and give back all the nutrition from the ground, what it takes, it give back to us. Okay, and remember, Roselle is very, very important. How many tablets you can take every day? Roselle, actually no limitation. It's a vitamin C. When you take more, also nothing to be worried. Because natural, nothing to be worried. If synthetic, you need to worry because it got a counting. Because the amount of chemical they use, the amount of preservative they use. When you take more, the preservative amount will be increased in our body. But if you take natural, like you can take 1 kilo of mangosteen every day. You can eat 1 kilo of rambutan every day. Nobody die. Okay, no any side effect. So Roselle is the same thing as a pure fruits. So you can take it every day as much as possible. When you go out, bring it, keep it on your pocket. Wherever you go, just put one in your mouth. Make sure you suck slowly. Whatever enter in your mouth, or somebody sneezing, it's enter your mouth or enter your nose, it automatically go into your stomach. Your acid hydrochloride will kill the viruses. We don't want the virus to enter the lungs. That is very important. Okay, so you can, the juice you can use with the water, all these things. The powder also you can using cold water or hot water, doesn't matter. Okay, you can add in with the extra honey or whatever, with any juices, or no problem, you can add with anything. You can add Roselle powder, Roselle juice with any codipine, fruit zim, no harm. You can even take Roselle powder, make it a juice mix, microwave also you can eat, no problem. You can add with anything, doesn't matter. Okay, the price all changed, the old price. Okay, so I close the sharing, come back to the view. Okay, guys, any Q&A about what do you call about Roselle? Guys, any questions on Roselle?
Doctor,
Yeah.
There are some people that say that when you take too much of any vitamins, it will spoil your kidney, your liver. That's what they say lah. So
Okay.
does it harm?
Okay, first thing I ask you. Okay, DXN provide vitamins or food?
Food, Rita, food.
Yes.
Okay, simple, simple answer. DXN never provide any vitamins. Vitamin, you can go to the Kobe shop, Alkan shop, pharmaceutical pharmacy, you can buy vitamins there. We don't provide any vitamin. Whatever given to you is purely from the ground, given to you by the media, like capsule, like tablet, but it's 100% pure food. Okay, so that's why you take, you open, I ask you one thing, you open 120 tablet Roselle, you put it, the whole powder into a bottle, you drink, anything happen to you? Nothing happened. But you go to the shop, you buy ascorbic acid, one whole sachet, you put into the bottle, you drink, what will happen to you? This will give you problem, because it's a chemicalized ascorbic acid, synthetic. What we provide is a food. So when come to food, you no need to worry. So you must remember, holistic medication is the providing from fruit and vegetable treatment. We are purely treat patient using fruit and vegetable. That's why it given an organic plant endorsement. That's why it given DSHEA endorsement. It's not endorsed in FDA. It endorsed in Dietary Supplement Health Education Act 1994. The first clause, botanically grown vegetable or fruits. The first clause, when you meet this first clause, then you go to DSHA. The vitamin C, that ascorbic acid you buy, is it for botanically grown vegetable or plant? No. Pharmaceutically created. It's not taken direct from the thing. Like spirulina. You went to spirulina farm. It directly grown into the pond, straight away dry up, tablet and give it to you. No additive, no nothing, anything not added. So you won't harm to you. Okay, this is a two different things. Holistic medication never harm anyone, because it's like you're taking rice every day, you're taking vegetable every day, you eating kailan veggie every day. It's like that. But what we have nutraceutical effect. Nutraceutical effect, the plant or vegetable that has highest nutrition, at the same time that fruit or vegetable at a pharmaceutical effect. Means that the pharmaceutical effect can solve your system problem. Okay, for example, like androgy, it's a leaf that you can eat. Exactly. In India, they're using the leaf, they boil the leaf, they make a soup. They call it kabasura soup. Kabasura soup is purely from androgy. In India, they're giving. That's why in India, you see the rural area all safe. The town area people got problem. The rural area all drinking all this kind of natural. They don't have problem. Even though my kampong there in India, my grandfather kampong there, I call them, everybody's nothing, nobody got problem. Everybody is just drinking the androgy water, drinking every day. They just drink turmeric, all this skin. They are okay. The town people is anxiety mode in a problem because they are used to go hospital. They're traumatic. So when they are anxiety and they don't know, they straight away go hospital. When they quarantine, they are kena also lah. No, become negative, become positive, then become negative, become positive. I also don't know lah. How many positive, how many negative after you quarantine? And if your body keep on fighting without any what you call shield in a body, it will collapse. Like us, we shielding the body. So even though the virus coming in, but it cannot attack, it cannot break the wall. We still can survive and fight back. But the patient that don't have any shield in the body and no vitamin C or anything given in the quarantine center, then you are prone to open for any contagious diseases. Because when you pick up the person put into the contagious center, it's not only COVID you're talking about. You're talking about sinus, you're talking about TB, you're talking about any other contagious disease, you're talking about maybe on that day there's somebody have like a what you call any food poisoning. Okay. Other people can be contaminated. You're using same toilet, 6,000 people, 4,000 people using same toilet. What is this? You are very prone to open diseases. So that's why it's very, very dangerous. Better you quarantine in your house and tell your family member. Everybody 14 days, no go out. Completely sit down in the house. Makan tidur. It's enough. After 14 days, you can go out. Okay, that's how you can do. This is the best way that we can break the chain. Okay, that's the best way. Okay. So any other question, Rita?
Okay, good. Thank you, doctor.
Okay, good.
Doc, there's one question in the chat group, Doc.
Okay. When we start to take Roselle tablet, how many to start with? You see, food, when I give you a fruit, let's say I buy mangosteen, 2 kilo mangosteen, bring back to your house. Did you ask me? I only can eat one, or what time I need to eat? Did you ask? Come on, guys. Did you ask that question to me? Tell, hey, doctor, can I only take one mangosteen only per day? You see? So it's a fruit. It's the same thing. Only you see mangosteen in the real picture. You see Roselle tablet of flower in a bottle. It's not much different. It's 100% same. No differences. The quality, the properties, everything are same. So you can take any amount, anytime, no side effect, no any other restriction. You can take as much as possible. No harm. The more you take, the more is better. You will get a pure vitamin C in your body system. Okay? Clear for the questions? Kim? Doc, can diabetic take Roselle juice? Okay. Roselle juice especially designed for children. Remember that. Roselle juice specially designed for children to replace like whatever to replace like Ribena, other juices that children like to drink. So when I give you alternative, you can give the Roselle to the children. But did adult can drink? Can drink, but it contain little bit of sugar. Small amount, nothing to be worried. But if you don't like sugar, you can go for powder. You just take a glass of water, you can put and you can drink. By taking vitamin C, okay, your diabetes, your kidney, your pancreas, your cells will get more oxygenated balancing because it helps the bone marrow, and it also increase the cell ability to communicate. Vitamin C is actually a communicator. So communicator is like connecting. Vitamin C can connect each other. You can make the blood to connect each other. That's why vitamin C is very important to our body. It also eliminate toxic toxication in the blood and remove unwanted minerals in our body. That's why vitamin C is very important. In 1955, if I'm not mistaken, a Nobel Prize winner, Linus Pauling, has been given a Nobel Prize because of vitamin C consumption, and he has healed millions of cancer patients. Okay, but he has given a Nobel Prize, but the vitamin C, the paper, the research, all these things never endorsed as a treatment for for cancer. So who to blame? Who to blame? Something is wrong somewhere. A person has been given a Nobel Prize winner because he have healed so many cancer patients by IV infusion of vitamin C. Okay, given a Nobel Prize, but the invention never bring into a technology in pharmaceutical. We should be very shame, very shame. So that's why I see so many things that not been bring into the system. And who is doing that? I don't know. We need to help the mankind. A lot of things we can bring into the system to make sure a lot of people can be safe, can be happy. So a lot of my cancer patients, I give vitamin C, and I can see they are improving. Even though I cannot reduce their cancer, okay, even though I cannot control their cancer, but I can make sure they can live another 3 years to 5 years. That I can guarantee them because of vitamin C. Okay, so that is real. I can see in my direct eyes, in my 17 years experience, so many cancer patients survive. After doctor said 6 months they die. After giving them, they can live for 8 years, 10 years, 20 years. Some not 20 years lah. Some I can see my last patient like 15 years, they still survive. My cancer patients, they still survive. The doctor said to him, liver cancer patient, still survive until now. Because vitamin C is very, very important in our daily life. That's why they put, you see, the medical nutrition, you see the pyramid, they put highest for the fruit and vegetable. Then they tell the children, oh, the children must take, you see, the education tell what? Oh, pyramid system, you must eat a lot of fruit, you must have vitamin C lot, you must have highest nutrition. Children is very important to take fruits every day. Everything you tell, but you don't bring it to the system. Then you fail. So what you're teaching people to eat fruits, when come to the upper level, don't eat fruit. What is this? Why? Because you eat fruit, you'll recover. If you recover, you don't request for the treatment. If you don't request for the treatment, the whole system won't run. That's the other way turned around. What we are doing, I also don't know. So the system need to be changed, but who will open the mouth to change it? Somebody in WHO, United Nations have to play a role. Some pharmaceutical company have to play a role. Okay, so why can't we just take pure Roselle fruit, planting ourselves is much cheaper? Yes, do it. If you have a land, if you can grow the thing, very good. Farming is very important. Instead, your people that don't have money to buy Roselle, you can give them a free real Roselle fruit. It's very good. You can do that because you have no time to plant. That's the problem nowadays. True or not? Do you agree on that? We have more time to find money, but we have no time to plant farm, to do farming. That slowly agriculture is dying. Okay, if everybody can plant one single, a small tree, a Roselle tree, it's very good. Once in a while, you can pluck the fruit. You can cut into small pieces. You can cook. You can eat. You can make a juice. You can drink pure. It's very good. It's the same thing. No much different. Because you have no time, we have to buy and eat. Easy lah. If you got time, you go farm 1 acre, you tanam. Then you can tell, you can still sell to DXN. Okay. because we need more farming. You need more land. That's why Dr. Lim keep on buying lot of land to farming. You must remember, I need, let's say I want to bring 1 ton of 10 ton of Roselle every month. You just think how much of planting farm I need of Roselle. But if I want to come 10 ton of chemical extraction vitamin C, ascorbic acid, I only need one factory, a small factory enough. Buy the chemical from outside, just mix it and make a tablet. But if I want to bring a 10 tons, I need 100-acre land to somebody have to plant the Roselle. We have to make sure the Roselle tree is not been chemicalized. The water must use underwater thing. You have to jaga that the tree until it grows, until it flower, and somebody have to go and harvest the fruit, then send the fruit to the factory. Somebody have to clean it, somebody have to cut it, somebody have to roast it. Wow, I tell you, to create 10 tons of Roselle tablets, I tell you, you need more than 100 workers to work in the field to bring it to the farm, to bring it to your hand. But if you go for ascorbic acid, the company can have 5 people also can fix the machine, they can pump up for you. How much? This is the difference between natural farming and the chemicalizations. So you think chemical company interested in farming? No. They interested in making more money rather than wasting money in farming. When the DXN price is increased, everybody is asking, wow, why suddenly the price increased? Everybody feel that suddenly the price is increased. But you must understand one thing. In Kedah, more than 700 workers. Every year they need to go and to the farm and they need to farming all these things, bring it to the factory, have to process it, have to clear it. Every year you need to, every month you have to pay their salary. Every year they also need 5 to 10% increment. Okay, they are farmers, they are helping. So everybody is growing by incremental of 1 or 2% of the price. We are talking about maybe 50%, 50 cent increase in the product. As we say, wow, how come so much is increased? But if you go to the field, because I personally went to the field and see how farmers are doing work in a DXN farming. Okay, they are in the hot sun, in the field, doing lot of cleaning process, panam, all these things, fertilizing, all these things. They are using natural fertilizer. They bring all the ashes, all the trees, they just use that thing, they just crush it, they put it for the fertilization. They don't use any chemical spraying. See, so much of taking care of the plant until you reach in your hand. Okay, so that's why so many things lah. Okay, so what's another questions? Dan mereka tidak dapat makan produk yang masam seperti Roselle tablet, masam kerana perut yang sensitif terhadap masam, apa yang diganti dengan DXN. You see, when your Roselle is vitamin C, Roselle, it's a pure. So what you can do, you can mix with honey. Once you mix with honey, it become more sweeter. You can add in a brown sugar. You can add in some other enzymes like morinzyme. You add in little bit on the morinzyme. Then you don't feel the rasa masam. The masam is what do you call in English? Sour. Okay, sour. So you won't feel the sourness. You can add in anything. People don't force you to eat with all the sour things. No, you can eat with a mixture. You can mix with codipine, you can mix with Roselle, you can mix with fruitzine, you can mix with morinzyme, you can mix it with any other juices that you feel that is a fruit. You can still blend your fruit. Say you blend your fruit morning, maybe papaya, carrot, all these things. Then you just put 1 scoop of Roselle powder, just blend together, you drink fruit punch. Because this Roselle that we are giving is a fruit. So nothing to worry on that. Okay, so clear? So Roselle is highest vitamin C. That's why I focus on Roselle. I don't say codipine don't have vitamin C, Fruit zyme don't have vitamin C. Morinzyme don't have vitamin C. Everything got. But if you go for highest vitamin C, it's Roselle. Okay. So clear, huh? So we go for question and answer, Asrina. Any other questions there? Silna, you can copy the question one by one.
Can, Doc, can.
Okay. We go on with the Q&A lah. So you go on 3 questions per 3 questions. Easy for me to scroll out lah. Put in the first 3 questions. Right? Nothing come?
Okay, Doc. On the screen, Doc.
Okay, the first 3 questions. Apakah remedy DXN untuk menguatkan tubuh badan selepas pembedahan lutut? Okay. Selepas pembedahan lutut means that your knee has been operated. So when your knee is operated, you must see what is the impact first. First thing you can see after operated, lot of tissues and blood clot will still inside there. So first you need to enhance the blood circulation there. Second thing, you need to repair all the tissue as fast as possible. Okay, third thing, you must repair the nervous system into the knee area to make sure you can walk faster. You can walk very fast, it heals, so you can walk immediately. Okay, so these 3 things become a big play role. So the best is you can give him a codipine. Codipine is for your neuro system and enhance the blood circulation. Number 2 is GL powder you can give, or Ricilium powder. Either GL powder or Ricilium powder you can add in. Okay. And the third thing you can add in Morinzyme or Fruit zyme. So this is to enhance your hemoglobin rate, improve your hemoglobin rate, to enhance more oxygen supply to the blood system, to the area of the affected area. You can apply Gano oil outside, and you can, for drinks, as I told you, Codipine, Ricilium or GL powder, Fruit zyme or Morinzyme. Mix all these things, drink 3 times daily, apply Gano oil and take more spirulina. This will improve your the ability to improve is very fast. Second thing, what is the remedy for high creatinine and uric acid? When your creatinine is go up, you must understand that your kidneys start to failure. So first thing, you need to control your water intake. When you drink water, just go sip by sip. Don't drink glass by glass. Follow your throat dryness. Based on the throat dryness, only drink water. And the best remedy is you can take codipine mix, or 10 ml mixed with GL powder, 1 scoop. Mix 80 ml of warm water. Drink the solution, shake it, drink the solution. After 30 minutes, then you take micro-veggie mixed with Morinzyme, mixed with 80 ml warm water. So you get the first dosage and the second dosage 30-minute gap. The first dosage is to balance your blood circulation and oxygen and your kidney. The second dosage will go into your stomach, will pull all the water level, the higher water, the highest water, and it will throw out from the your toilet. So these 2 things will balance your blood circulatory system in a body. So your water not retained inside your body. Okay, you also can take Androgy and also can add in vitamin C, Roselle powder into the codipine or into the micro-veggie solutions. Number 3, apa kebaikan fruit zyme? Okay, fruit zyme is actually very high in iron. Okay, it also consists of highest vitamin C also. Okay, fruit zyme, fermentation fruit of peach and plum. Okay, you know peach, you know plum. So peach and plum, if fermented, we become a fruit zyme. Okay, it's very good for ladies issues. What do you call, very good for like fibroid, uterus problem, ovaries, PCOS problem, and also very good in enhancing blood circulation. It's a very good for ladies especially, and people anemic also can take a fruitzim. Fruitzim is a blood circulator and blood enhancer. Okay. Next question. Boleh minum kopi DXN Kokozi mix with susu Nespresso Omega dan lain-lain untuk menambah keserapan? Actually can. It's all based on your taste. It doesn't matter. Coffee is coffee. Okay, you can add, no issue. So what is the remedy for mild stroke survivor? Okay, when they survive from stroke, they mean they survive from mild stroke. Mild stroke is the bleeding is not much. A small vessel has been bleed, and it not impact the whole brain system and never cause them to lose the signaling in your limbs and leg and limbs. So the chances to get a next stroke is there. So to immediately what you can do, you can take codipine, Morinzi. For this survivor, you can give them codipine, Morinzi, Roselle, Ricilium powder. Mix all these things, keep on drinking. When you start to drink all these things, you can see the blood flow into their system is very good. Then the chances to get a second stroke is very, very low. Okay, very, very low. Okay, the next question. Apakah remedy untuk calcium rendah? Okay, calcium rendah, when your calcium is very low. In DXN, we have high calcium. If you take three things, you can take spirulina, you can take Roselle, you can take pearl powder. But when you compare calcium, pearl powder is highest calcium. Okay, so you can mix the pearl powder, half scoop, okay, mix with Roselle juices or morinzyme or spirulina powder. You can mix all together and you can drink daily. This will enhance your calcium level in your body. Okay. Number 5, poor memory. Can DXN help? Yes. Poor memory is actually circulatory system in the brain area are poor. Once your circulatory system in your brain area improve, then you can see your brain more memorized. You can memory more. Your memory is improved. What is good for memory? Lion's mane and GL. So take more lion's mane and GL, and also you can take enzymes to make sure whatever you eat is properly processed into your stomach, processed into your small intestine. Nutrition has been processed and supply into your bloodstream, and the bloodstream can supply towards the brain system. So lion's mane is a neuro, GL is oxygen. These two things will improve your brain function. Okay, the next question. What remedy to prevent Alzheimer's? The same thing. Alzheimer's is also relating to your nervous system. So codipine, lion's mane, GL powder, spirulina, and enzymes. Enzymes is very important. Why? When I say enzyme means either fruitzim, morinzi, codipine, all is under category of enzymes. Roselle juice, all enzymes. Okay, so this one you can increase, and codipine, cordyceps is also very good in Alzheimer's prevention. And make sure give them some Himalayan salt and androgy to make sure they can get a good sleep in the night. Okay. Kalau gula darah sangat tinggi, result sebelum makan ialah 12 ke atas dan darah sangat pekat juga. Apa produk yang bagus? So to thin the blood, okay, you must produce new blood. Okay, you don't thin the blood. You make sure you produce new blood. To produce new blood, you need a nutrition supplied to your bone marrow. So what are the nutrition important to provide to the bone marrow to make sure you will have a new blood production: fruitzime, morenzyme, gel powder, spirulina, Roselle. This 5 item is very, very important to improve the bone marrow and the blood to be thinning. If your blood is thick, it also can cause from the acidity factor. To balance the acidity factor, you can take a vinegar, rice vinegar or honey vinegar, vinaigrette or honey vinaigrette. These two will alkaline back your blood. Indirectly, your blood become thin. Codipine also help to thin your blood, to balance the new blood and supply into a current new blood. And when you warm up, in the long run, it becomes thinner. When it becomes too thinner, your glucose automatically will start to out from your body. When your blood is thick, the circularity is slow. When your blood is thin, the circularity is faster. So when you have a faster circularity, you can supply the blood towards all 63 cells. When your blood is thick, you only can supply certain area only. That means you can only supply to the bigger vessels. Smaller vessels, the blood cannot penetrate through. So the cells in the small nearer vessels cannot absorb the sugar, the glucose in the blood to maintain their cell level. That's why you can have some numbness happen to the certain areas. Okay, we go on. Macam mana pengambilan spirulina cereal dengan botol? Spirulina cereal can take as much as possible. No harm at all. Okay. So you can mix with one sachet with 1 glass of milk. Okay. Normally you mix the spirulina cereal in hot water. So you don't mix with any juices. So spirulina cereal mix with milk, mix with cocoa. Then it is a good food for your supper. You want to control your weight, supper you take that. What is good for eczema treatment? Eczema treatment is, we have to very subjective. You need to see what are they allergic with. Once we know what they are allergic with, we have to control the allergic food to be not enter into the body. This is the first thing they need to do. Second thing, you can use the body foam, Gano soap and Gano oil for the external. For internal, we can give black cumin, but we need to clean the colon part because it absorbs into the colon and make it come out more. So you colon cleansing, you give myco-veggie mixed with morenzyme, mixed with Roselle powder. Then for eating, you can take RGGL, black cumin and androgy. And slowly you can see things will be getting better. But at the same time, you also have to control your mouth. Sometimes some food that can reoccur back your allergy back to recovering. That's why most of my patients that have eczema, I ask them to change, become vegetarian. This is the safe side. So when they become vegetarian, a lot of allergic food never enter the body. So the body start to clean itself. Then the problem will solve slowly. The allergy of eczema is due to some of the food imbalancing happen in the stomach area, and it releases a lot of acidity factors and they increase the problem to the screen back. Okay. Setiap kali saya cek tekanan darah tinggi, darah saya sangat rendah, itu 106. Sukatan bagian bawah 60. 106, 60 is okay, still okay. Okay, sometimes low pressure people have that. It's not low pressure people. Some sportsmen will have that. So sometimes when you are very active, you're very active people, sometimes the pressure is always low. So it doesn't mean you got problem. Okay, but you can do some activity, balance the circulatory system by taking spirulina RGGL. You can give morenzyme, fruitzime to help your system. This will help you to improve your pressure level. Apakah remedy untuk kawal kuat makan? Okay, now to control the kuat makan, you see we have Garcinia recently. You can take Garcinia capsule, 1 capsule 3 times daily. So this will control your food appetite. Okay, not to say you too much hungry, but you will hungry. After you eat certain amount, you feel very hungry. So the Garcinia will help you to control. So how to take Garcinia capsule? 1 capsule before food 30 minutes. So when you take that, you can see your intake of food will be reduced slightly. When your intake of food is reduced slightly, naturally you start to reduce your weight. And together with that, you can take what you call RGGL, Monascus. If you have cholesterol high, you take Monascus, then your weight also lost. So Monascus also helping to weight loss. MycoG Morinzi also will help to weight, not Morinzyma, Morinzia. MycoG Morinzi also help to weight loss. Okay. This question come back again. Apakah remedy diaksen untuk mengeluarkan tubuh badan? It's the same thing. The question come back again. Okay. Number 9. What to consume on prostate problem? Okay. Prostate is actually most of the men more than 60 years old have these kind of issues. So it's an enlargement. When it's enlarged, you will have a difficulty in urination or you will have a frequent urination. Either A or B lah. Either. So when you have that, the best things you have to take is bee pollen. You can take 5 tablets 3 times daily. Munch and eat. Munch and eat. At the same time, you can give codipine, GL codipine, Ricilium powder, and Hong tea powder. Okay, this will help you to reduce the enlargement, and slowly you can see some differences become better, and you can monitor your PSA level will come down. I've treated so many PSA people. They said prostate cancer, after I treat become normal already. Dok, kalau kita banyak kahak, apa yang sesuai kita ambil? Saya ada kahak tapi tak ada batuk. So kahak, you suck the androgen or you suck the black cumin. When you suck the black cumin or androgen, you can see a lot of flame will come out, start to come out. Okay, slowly will come out. And you also can take our lignosus syrup, 10 ml, put in your mouth, don't drink water, just use your saliva and slowly taste it in lah, swallow in lah. Kalau orang nak buang lemak, apa yang sesuai untuk mereka ambil? Okay, buang lemak, 3 things. Hong tea powder is also can remove the triglyceride in your body. Monascus also can remove the cholesterol in your body. Garcinia capsule also can help you to remove the cholesterol from your body. So either 3 of these can help you lah. Recommendation of degenerative spine disease. Okay, degenerative spine disease is actually aging factor. So to prevent the aging factor, take more spirulina, take pearl powder mixed with morinzyme fruit zyme, take cordyceps capsule. This will help to reduce the degenerative disease. And do morning exercise. Morning sunlight exercise, direct sunlight, you do exercise. So the morning sunlight exercise is very good because red sun is only appears 7:30 to 8. So that time when you do, when the sunlight hit your body, your bone naturally become more strengthened. Okay, so you also can reduce the degenerative spine problem. How to overcome arthritis symptom? Arthritis is very straightforward. You take Ricilium powder, codipine, androgen, and this androgen and this lion's mane. Then you can see small things will change lah. Okay, your arthritis slowly, and apply Gano oil at the affected area. How to increase platelet during chemo treatment? Okay, that's why I said chemo treatment. When you go chemo, you go radiation, you go as usual, but make sure you don't stop taking holistic. Remember that doctor can say don't take this, don't take that, but remember what holistic is actually a food. The doctor never tell to stop your food. They only tell don't take traditional. Traditional is different. Holistic is different. Holistic is pure fruit and vegetable. That will enhance your immune system and give your strengthen back to normal to improve your immune. So once when chemo time, you take more GL powder, more Roselle powder, fruit zinc, enzymes, codipine, morinzyme, Morin Z. This is all will help you to improve your platelet and also improve your immune system and prevent some chemical distortion from the chemo to your other good cells. Holistic will protect good cells. So when you take chemo radiation, you go on, but you keep on taking a holistic to make sure the chemo never damage the good cell. So it can shield your body, it can shield your good cell. So the chemo can work directly into a targeted cell. You see, normally doctors are keep on telling targeted chemo, targeted chemo. But when you take holistic with chemo, you really has the targeted chemo because holistic protect good cell. Chemo cannot attack the good cell. Chemo will start to attack the bad cell only. So the chemical will start to attack the bad cell. The chances of recovery is very, very high. I got so many patients taking together. And when you don't take it together, then your problems start. Okay, make sure you don't worry. When the doctor tell you don't take traditional, we are not traditional. When the doctor tell you're taking Ayurveda homeopathy, we are not Ayurveda homeopathy. We are holistic. We are eating fruit and vegetables. It's a food. The doctor never told stop to take food. The doctor from the hospital will tell you take food, take enough food, take more vegetable, make more fruits, vegetable. So holistic is fruit and vegetable. It's not the treatment of herbs for your cancer. Okay, so you must be clear in this part. The wrong miscommunication make so many people die because the doctor itself don't understand what you're taking. In their mind, they only can see traditional. We are not traditional. Okay. Okay, now we come back. 12 years old can take micro-veg. Micro-veg even you can give to 1-year-old baby, not one scoop, maybe small amount. When the baby have a problem in toileting, small baby, you can little bit put the micro-veg, mix with the morinzyme, you can give the baby to drink. Then you can see the toilet become very good. 13. When a patient is going through chemo, the platelet count drops, but patient taking microvita and don't even feel tired. Can still go or exercise? Is it due to intake of microvita? You can still go to you still can take microvita, but add in fruitzim and Roselle. Then your platelet will go up again. You see, when you give chemo will kill bad cell, good cell. So you take microvita. Maybe the microvita you take enough to protect 60 trillion cell, but it able to protect 50 trillion cell. But still chemo is very powerful. It still will kill some of the good cell. But while taking holistic, we don't say 100% it protect. It only can max up to 70 to 80%. Okay, but 20% my chemo is still stronger because it's a poison. So when still dying, still you have a bone marrow impact. Platelet will down. So to prevent that, you can add in more Roselle, more fruitzim, more GL powder. So this will improve your bone marrow recovering cells back to normal. Then you can see your platelet will go up. Okay. Exercise is very important for cancer patient. And make sure you always sweat. Cancer patient must sweat. You must do activity. When people come back from chemo, they say, oh, I'm very tired. Okay, 1-2 days you tired, remind you relax. But the third day, you must go to the field, must do activity, must sweat out. When you sweat, your circulation start to run. Your blood start to run. When your blood start to run, all the 63 cell has been supplied with oxygen and minerals. When oxygen and minerals supplied to all your cells, you can see the system come back to normal again. Then the immunity system are going up. So a lot of people, they say when come chemo, they are very weak. Cannot eat la, cannot this la, cannot that la. You need to say cannot, negative, cut down the negative, be positive. You say, I must do this, I must do that. Then you see your system will go back to normal. Okay. Number 14. Some people unable to go out in sun. For vitamin D, which DXN product can get vitamin D and zinc. Any product, you must remember what is vitamin D. Any product that lies, any veggie or fruit grow under the sun got vitamin D. Okay, grow under the sun. Roselle, grow under the sun. Androgy, grow under the sun. Spirulina, use the sun to grow. Every single elements, fruit or vegetable that grow under the sun will has vitamin D and zinc by default. So when you keep on eating lot of veggies that grow under the sun, purely under the sun, you don't worry about vitamin D and zinc. Okay. In that case, I will recommend you Roselle. I will recommend you this spirulina. I will recommend you RGGL, lion's mane. Everything is grow under the sun. It has more vitamin D and zinc by default. I got a patient needed to do dialysis, but he didn't go. Presently, he's diagnosed with heart problem. Can DXM product help? Yes. You can give them, as I told you, for kidney problem, you can give them Mycovita, 1 scoop mixed with Morinzyme 10 ml, mixed with 80 ml warm water, drink. After 30 minutes, give Codipine 10 ml, mixed gel powder 10 ml, 1 scoop, mix with 80 ml warm water and drink. First dosage, second dosage, night, first dosage, second dosage, 2 times daily. Cut your meat. Don't ever eat meat. Become vegetarian is the best. Second, don't drink too much water. Only go sip by sip. Okay, maintain your water level. If you drink too much water, it can cause your heart become water retention. The water can retain in your heart. The water can retain in your lung. This will cause your breathing difficulty. End up with very dangerous, can die. So when you do this, you can see slowly the DXN will reverse back the system and start to stabilize the creatine level and urea level in the body. Most of my patients, I can maintain the creatine level as stable, maintain. Some patient I can drop the creatine level and become normal. Okay, so you must balance it. Okay, that's why they have a heart problem. It's not because they have a kidney problem. Everyone, when you have kidney problem, automatically heart got problem one. Okay. So already 9:30, very fast. Okay. So any other than that, you can open your mic. We can leave to chat group 1 or 2 questions. Then we can close the session for today. Any other questions? Anything you want to know about any product or anything?
Ada soalan lain?
I think lot today questions.
Sila kemukakan, sudah 11:30.
Okay. I think a lot of questions ready like today. So
Yes.
if not much questions,
Doc,
yeah, Rita, yes,
when is the Garcinia product available?
already available.
Available ka?
I'm not sure.
I asked Kuching, they say they don't have.
Maybe Semenanjung, Kuching have to order lah. Kuching have to order, then only send. In my stockist got ready one.
Okay.
It's very good weight program. Take
Yeah,
one,
that's why everybody everybody is waiting for that.
Kuching office closed tomorrow 4 to 6 for sanitization. Some positive guy was there on the 10th of May.
Okay, be careful. Make sure you follow SOP. Make sure you follow with all the DXM product I recommend to you all. And Roselle, keep all always in your pocket. If you feel something wrong with your thing when you go or market or anywhere, supermarket, anything, you feel something wrong or you just put your Roselle, suck the Roselle. Okay, keep on with yourself. Keep on with you. It can help you in so many ways. Okay, so thank you for today. Zoom
2nd of June.
meeting.
2nd of June.
So the next will be 2nd of June. So we will talk about more on that informations on DXN. And thank you and good luck. Be safe and follow the SOP strictly. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Good
Good night.
night, everyone. Thank you.